want to learn about something amazing? Yeah? Yeah. Keep watching the video, okay? Shh. Hello guys, how you guys doing? My name is Eric Reyes and welcome to my YouTube channel or YouTube video. How do I introduce YouTube video? So yeah guys, welcome to my YouTube video. My name is Eric Reyes and I'm a current student at FOC, and today I'm going to be making a YouTube video for my geography class. You know, that actually sounds way weird than it's sounding in my mind, but you know, whatever, let's just roll with it. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a really interesting topic. A topic that is going to blow your mind. Can you guess what is it? Well, you guys are right. We're going to be talking about the deadliest natural disasters in the last 10 years. So now you might be asking yourself, Eric, why should I care about natural disasters that happened 10 years ago? Well, first of all, it's the world we live in, and if we don't take time to understand it, then we might not be ready for any natural disasters that could come next, and that could probably mean the end of the world. And second of all, it's part of my assignment, so just roll with it. So now that we got that clear, let's begin. So our first natural disaster is the Sichuan earthquake. The Sichuan earthquake was an earthquake that occurred in May 12, 2008 in China at around 2:30 p.m. in the Sichuan province. This earthquake occurred due to a collision between the Indian, Australian and Eurasian plates along the long-mentioned fault. This earthquake was truly significant for China because it is the country's largest earthquake in more than 50 years. And when you think about it, it's one of the most deadliest, horrible and horrendous earthquakes that our Earth has ever seen, not because of the amount of people that died, but also during this earthquake, many schools were destroyed. Many people were left homeless. According to the website benchmarks.org, 50 million homes were destroyed, which meant that around 10 million people were left homeless. Isn't that crazy? Not only that, but around 18,000 people were missing and presumed dead, while 375 people were injured and more than 69 people were of confirmed fatalities. As you can see, the Sichuan earthquake was not only a huge deal for the whole country of China, but also a huge deal for the whole world, because before the Sichuan earthquake happened, Earth was chilling pretty most of the time, you know, and hearing from all of a sudden that you got a huge and devastating earthquake hit some part of China, it not only raised alerts into the countries that were near, but also from countries around the whole world. Now Eric, if this earthquake was so devastating and so horrible as you mentioned, did the other countries did something to help? Did the UNICEF did something? Did someone did something? That, my friend, that is a good question, and the answer for that question is yes. The UN, along with other countries from South America, North America, united together and combined together to provide people with a lot of resources like food, water, medical attention, shelter, etc. Not only that, but they were also able to bring construction workers from all parts of the world so they could come help and rebuild the buildings and homes that were destroyed by the earthquake. The UN and other countries did not only respond, but also the government of China, as they commit 146 billion to relief, rescue and rebuilding. The Chinese government commissioned more than 41,000 reconstruction projects and completed 99% of them within 2 years. And 5 years later, all the homes, schools and buildings were successfully constructed. Yeah, China did take a pretty big hit on 2008, but they were able to recover from it in a short period of time, which just lets us know about the strength and the union that China has as a country during the hard times. Okay, but enough about China, let's go into our second natural disaster. For our second natural disaster, we got the earthquake in Haiti. This earthquake happened in January 12 of 2010 in Haiti. It happened before 8:30 a.m. in the capital Port-au-Prince.
I hope I said that right.
This earthquake is a huge deal for the whole country of Haiti because so far it is the largest natural disaster that they ever had. This is because the earthquake almost ended up destroying the whole country of Haiti. And I'm not kidding. The earthquake had a magnitude of 7 and it was pretty shocking for the whole country that it destroyed millions of homes, millions of lives, and also millions of schools. And plus there were aftershocks reported of 5.9 and 5.5, and so the earthquake was no joke. This earthquake occurred due to a strike-slip fall between the Caribbean and the North American plate in the Enriquillo Plants and Garden fault system that is located at the south of the island of the Hispaniola. According to Shelterbox USA, 2,500 lives were lost, 5 million people saw their homes reduced to rubble, 3,500,000 people were affected, 4,000 schools were damaged or destroyed, 1.5 million people were forced to live in makeshift camps, and there was also an outbreak of cholera which affected 6% of the population. Now, the response to this natural disaster was kind of slow, but at the end it came. Just like it happened in the Sichuan earthquake, the UNICEF and other countries around the world unite together and combine forces to provide support to children, women, and families who were affected by the devastating earthquake. Now, this response was so efficient that according to DSC.org, the DSC organization was able to successfully raise and collect around 107 euros that will be used to spend on the rebuilding and devolution of the country of Haiti. And the mission had a whole success because between July 2010 and July 2012, the water supply of 340,000 people improved. Not only that, but also 18,000 people received treatment for the cholera, while 25,000 residents were put into camps and shelter. But you know, everything is not good news. Recently, last year, Haiti suffered from another earthquake attack, and this time the response was very low. The UNICEF and other countries did provide some basic support like water, food, shelter, and they even provide construction workers to help rebuild the buildings. However, that did not last long because to this day, there are still thousands of schools and hospitals that have not been reconstructed. There are still thousands of people who are homeless, but not only that, there are thousands of people who are starving to death. This is crucial for Haiti because it not only makes them vulnerable to new and upcoming natural disasters, but it also puts their whole country in danger to disappear. As you can see, the earthquake that hit Haiti in 2010 opened a big wound for the whole country. Such is that almost like half of the country of Haiti is still living by the damages of both earthquakes, the 2010 and 2021, and that's why organizations like the UN and other organizations around the world are asking for fundings to provide support to Haiti because they cannot do it alone because it costs too much money, but they also don't want to lose an important country like Haiti is. So now that we have covered what happened in China and Haiti, let's move into our next and final natural disaster. Our last natural disaster is the Hurricane Maria. Hurricane Maria happened on the morning of Wednesday, September 20th at around 5 a.m. local time of Puerto Rico in Yabucoa, Puerto Rico. According to National Weather Services.org, Hurricane Maria formed from an African easterly wave that moved across the tropical Atlantic Ocean. It was first developed into a tropical depression on September 16, but as the day passed, it strengthened into a tropical storm named Maria. Now, besides Hurricane Katrina and other hurricanes, Hurricane Maria, I believe, is one of the deadliest hurricanes that our world has ever seen because it not only hit Puerto Rico, but it hit also the whole Caribbean coast. It was a Category 5 hurricane which winds reported a speed of 159 miles per hour. Due to this hurricane, 92% of houses in Puerto Rico were destroyed. An estimated of 2,975 people died in Puerto Rico, and according to MercyCorps.org, households went 84 days without power, 68 days without water, and 41 days without cell service. Now, the response for this hurricane was more effective and was even faster than the last two natural disasters. The UN and other organizations around the world provided support not only for the ones who were affected, but they were also providing construction workers from around the world to help reconstruct all of the buildings, and even the government went out and helped. And in less than 3 years, basic infrastructure like power grids and water supplies were already covered and were already working for the entire community. So natural disasters may not be common in the United States, but they are common in countries like Haiti or Puerto Rico, which are now vulnerable to new and upcoming natural disasters which could worsen the situation they are in. This is why it is important to not only analyze our surroundings, but also understand how our world and Earth works, because the more we understand how sandstorms, earthquakes, hurricanes, and other types of natural disasters happen, the more aware we're going to become and the more ready we're going to be. And who knows, we may even prevent a natural disaster from happening and worsen our situation in the country, you know? So I hope with this video, I don't only teach you about from what I think are the top 3 deadliest natural disasters that have happened in the last 10 years, but I also made you more aware of why we need to pay attention and understand the geography of our Earth, and understand that if we don't pay attention to it, then we can not only worse our country, but we could also make the world a worse place to live, and we don't want that, right? We want the earth to be a better and healthier place to live. So for it, I think it is essential for us to look up and understand how our entire earth works. And I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys had a good semester and happy holidays. My name is Eric Reyes, and bye bye.